I liked the first statement because it was true when he said that people are disappointed, right? The first 3 years, that was spot on. The people were disappointed in what he's done. And then I like his last statement, where there is life, there is hope, and the Filipino people, patient and kind and good, etc. Those first and last statements were absolutely accurate. And what happened in between is kind of difficult because you, he talked about micro enterprises, he talked about Kadiwa agriculture, etc. But what he said, he makes his accomplishments that so good, right? In the agricultural area. But if you look at the Philippine Statistics Authority, where they have the stat dev, where they're talking about monitoring all the targets of the administration, they put out stat dev for 2025, and their monitoring shows that agriculture, for example, and I will give you the exact thing, agriculture. So, hindi ko makita. Well, agriculture, they have apparently failed in 68% of the targets and succeeded in about 24 or something, and hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari the rest of the time. So, in other words, the agricultural sector has failed miserably as far as the targets are concerned. So it's very difficult to hear him talk about all what he's done in the Kadiwa stores and the increased crop production, etc. When I am looking at the data that is given by the Philippine Statistics Authority in their stat dev, and it shows talaga the failure of the agricultural industry. All right. What is so nice, though, as far as I'm concerned, all the nice things he said, that's in the future. This is the state of the nation today. And so I'm telling you, yung beginning statement niya, the people are disappointed, that's true. And why are they disappointed? Because obviously he has failed, or his administration has failed. All right? And I like the last statement because he talks about how good the Filipino people are. That's true. Now, you were talking earlier about the flood control program and how mahiya naman kayo. Wow, sarap ng pakinggan, ano, ha? Eh, how come you only found it out now, after 3 years? Did you ever ask yourselves that question? He only found out after 3 years that there's something wrong with our flood control. But the World Bank has said that so many times. So I'm as far as his concerned, I say half of what he said was for the future, what he's going to do. Because he said nga in the beginning, the people are disappointed the first 3 years. So in the next 3 years, we are going to do, we're going to work harder. And he's telling us what he's going to do. So we're going to have free Wi-Fi, and we're going to have free laptops for the teachers, etc., etc. But that is for the future. What is important is what has happened 3 years after he has gotten into office. He has not done very well. That's all.